Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're gonna show you a guide on how to complete the Sojourner of Ardenweald and that achievement. Hopefully this video will be helpful. If it is, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright, so we want to come to Tirnaval and talk to Guardian Coda, and we'll get the quest in need of some Gorm Grizz. Sounds interesting. So we're going to head our way over here to the marker. Once at the marker, we're going to talk to Master Shalor. Go ahead and turn that in. And then we'll pick up the quest Nothing Goes to Waste, in which we need to click on Gloober here. I'll have to get off my mount, it seems. There we go. So we'll click on him, and wait a moment. After we click on him, we're going to walk over here, pick that up. Then we are going to make our way here, click on this thing. Now we're going to need to come over here and click on these guys, and you'll have to walk them back to that place we were. After some time though, it may say they've lost interest, in which case you'll have to click on them again and continue pathing them back over here. Like, see, he stopped there and he loses interest, so we'll click on him again and continue back. Come on, little buddy. Come on. Okay, and if you manage to get them over here, you'll get 25%. So you need to do this 4 times. Right, after we've completed that 4 times, we're gonna run over here, turn in this quest, and now we're going to click on little Gloober and click our quest icon over here. And we wait for a moment. He's going to drop this gemstone right here, which we'll pick up. And now we need to test it on 4 of these, which is basically going to enrage them. So when you click on them, you'll have to defeat them. After repeating that 4 times, then we'll come back to Master Shalor, turn in the quest, and now we've got to return to Tirnaval. Okay, once at Tirnaval, we'll go back to the Guardian Coda. We'll turn in that quest, and now he wants us to investigate, so we need to make our way over here. Alright, once we make it here, we're going to see this big dude. We don't really have to do anything with him. We just wait for Guardian Coda to come through, and then we turn in the quest and pick up his next 2, which is going to have us go down here. We'll click on Gloober, like so, and then we need to kill these guys. You can use this as a stun so that they don't burrow, but it's not necessary, it's just helpful. And so with killing these guys, we need to look for the wild Gorm Grizz. We also want to make our way here and collect the quest from this, which has us destroy 8 burrows. We just have to click on them. The next location for it is going to be down here at this cave, so we'll run in here and do the same thing. Loot we're looking for a bit more often. I don't know if that's coincidence or maybe I'm wrong and you absolutely need to use that every time. So yeah, for example, we just killed that one with it. We'll kill this one without. See if my pet can survive this. Well, I'm just gonna hit him with it anyway. And then kill him. Because he killed my pet. The mean dude. Okay, now I'm just gonna have to drop you. Like so. And then I get another one because I used the staff. So definitely I recommend using the staff. As you're going through here, you'll want to make your way to these locations. They will change. So the first one is going to be up here. And then we need to fight this creature. And then it will run away to another location that we'll have to go to. The next location for it is going to be down here at this cave. So we'll run in here and do the same thing. Alright, after you have all of that completed in the same tunnel with the matriarch, we want to find Guardian Coda and turn in all of those. And that completes. Now that we've turned in those quests, we're going to come over here and fight the Gorm matriarch. Okay, once the matriarch is completed, we come back to Coda and we turn in that quest and pick up the next quest, which has us go back to Tirnaval. Okay, once at Tirnaval, we're going to talk to Drummond. Here, turn in that, and then that gets us that part of the achievement. Alright, so here in Glitterfall Basin, we're going to come to Lady of Falls, right here. We're going to pick up the quest Trouble in the Banks, which will have us travel over here. Once here at the location, we're going to speak to the foreman, pick up the quests tending to the egg tenders and breaking a few eggs. So we're going to make our way down here, and then we're also going to pick up the quest on this scroll here, which is supplies needed. So for that, we're going to once again defeat these. And we're going to be looting them for the Gormgris. Alright, we want to make our way to this cave right here. We're going to come in here and we're going to defeat the egg tender Tiam. We also want to be destroying these egg pods. We need to get 10 of them. Not only are they in the caves, but you can also find them outside of the caves. And we just click on them to destroy them. We then want to make our way to this cave here. Come in here and kill this egg tender. Alright, and lastly we want to make our way to this cave up here and fight the third egg tender. Once we have all that complete, we're going to make our way over here to turn in these two, and then we've got to make our way back here to turn in the third. Correction, you don't have to do the supplies needed, but if you want the experience or whatever, you can do it with that. So once you make it back to Foreman and you turn in the 2 quests that he'll take, then we get the quest Unsafe Workplace, in which case we need to come over here. And what we'll need to do here is click on these and then click on this bottle. Alright, you'll want to make your way here while doing this to Fluttercatch and then talk to her to get the quest Gifts of the Forest. Okay, for Gifts of the Forest, we want to make our way to these glowing trees, and then we're going to click on the pipe like so. Alright, once we have those complete, we're going to come back to Fluttercatch. We're going to turn in that quest, and then we're going to make our way back over here to turn in the next quest. Okay, once we turn in that quest, then we will return back to Fluttercatch and pick up the quest Tide Totem Toter. So we're going to go ahead and click on this, and then we're going to run around, wrangle these Gormlings. And with the Gormlings in tow, we want to make our way over to here. And we'll continue doing that until we have 30. You can run around on your mount and collect them, so that makes it quite a bit easier. Okay, now we're just going to make our way back to the turn-in. Once that is complete, we're going to walk back up here, and we're going to turn in the quest to the foreman. Pick up the quest, well, tell the lady. So now we're going to go back to Glitterfall Basin. Once back in Glitterfall Basin, we're going to talk to the Lady of the Falls and turn in that quest. Okay, once you turn those quests in and we talk to her again, we get the quest Idle Hands and Ages Echoing Wisdom. So we're going to head over here. Okay, once over here, we will come to... I'm not even going to try and say that name. And we want to talk to him and say, Lady of the Falls, want to make sure you're safe. And then we also pick up the quest Spirit Gathering Labor. Alright, and then we need to come our way here and talk to Helpful Fairy to pick up the quest The Sweat of Our Brow. While here, we want to defeat 12 of the tricksters. We also want to locate these and click them to open them to get the river sediment. Essentially, they will all be located at the bases of the waterfalls. Right, we also want to make our way up here. We're going to talk to Elder Finnan. We need to say, Lady of the Falls, want to make sure you're safe. And we're going to pick up the quest from him, Craftsman Needs No Tools. While you're here, pick up the thread located here, and then also here, pick up the fresh leaf to get those 2 buffs. Alright, so for the Sweat of Our Brow, this one is a little tricky. You have to disarm the traps, but in order to disarm the traps, you have to have the buffs. So for the trap, or the harps, you need to have the thread buff, which we got back over at the Elder. So now we can click on this, and it will disarm that trap. And for the baskets, like that one, the booby-trapped basket, we actually need the Shimmer Dust Pile buff. The dust pile is going to be this mound of crystals. Now that we have that, we can also do the basket traps. For the Craftsman's Needs No Tools, all you have to do is kill one of these guys and it will randomly drop. Okay, then we also need to make our way up here and talk to Elder Gwenna. Tell her, lady wanted me to make sure you're safe, and then we're gonna pick up the quest, The Games We Play. We're gonna talk to her, go through that, and then continue on. Alright, so we're gonna make our way here. We're gonna click on this, and then this trickster's going to come out. We're gonna listen to him talk. So as the conversation goes on, you'll basically have to react to his statements with an emote. If you have Azeroth's auto quest, it's going to automatically do them for you. But as you can see, he said this statement here, and so we praised, and we're just going to continue going through, basically just reacting to his story. The different ones you'll want, for example, if he says not so much as a word of praise, you type praise, The other Spriggans were all cheering my name for days. You cheer. Dance with me. You dance. Introductions were an important part of first impressions. You introduce. Some ask permission and always thank us for our trouble. You thank. How strong he must have been, and you do strong. Just depending on what he says, you have to do the different emotes. Like here, it made us do the flex emote. Alright, so after each quest from the Elder, we have to turn in those quests to them directly. So we're going to make our way back to the 3 Elders, turn in those quests. Specifically, once we talk to the Elder Gwenna and turn in her quest, we're going to get the quest Outplayed. That has us come here to the middle. Once we're in the middle, we're going to go ahead and click on this. And then he's going to appear. And we'll need to defeat him. After he's defeated, we'll continue turning in our quests to the various elders. After we turn in the quest to the various elders, we need to then make our way back to Glitterfall Basin, in which case we're going to talk to the lady and turn in all of these quests. And that completes that part. Alright, so just outside of Tiernaval, we want to look for Brigden. We're going to get the quest Find Patrick, which will have us go over here. Alright, once we've made it to the quest indicator, we're going to talk to Patrick here, and we're going to pick up the quests Mysterious Mask and Cult of Personalities. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to go down here, and we need to kill the enemies, the fairies, and once they're dead we need to loot them for the featureless masks. We also want to make our way here, and we will see this book here with the quest, and we want to pick up that quest. And then the other thing we need to do is find these cages, and we need to click them to free the captives. For the first page, we want to find this cave entrance located here, and we're going to run down, follow over to the left, and you'll see this little glowing stone on the ground. We're going to click that. The second page will be located on the map here, and it's another stone. The last page will be located on the map here. Alright, and once we've completed all that, we want to make our way back to Patrick, turn in all of those quests. Then he's going to give the quest Crumbling Village, in which case we need to follow Patrick. After a moment, he'll just disappear. You just need to continue forward until you make it to the quest marker. At which point he will be there, and then we turn in this quest, like so. And we're going to pick up the quest, Cut the Roots, and Take the Power. So from here, we're going to go forward. We don't have to kill those. I mean, eventually you will because they'll target you. But our main objectives here are going to be to loot the Anima Cone, which we see right here. We're going to need 8 of those. We also need to make our way to these 3 circles here so that we can defeat the named fairies. There is also up here on the map a treasure chest on the map. It's this item, the Swollen Anima Seed. We can click that, and that gives us a bonus quest that we can do. But you should note that it's not required for this chain. And then we're now at the second boss at that same location. or well named creature. So we'll go ahead and defeat that. Then once that's defeated, we're gonna make our way over to the third named creature, defeat it. Once you have all of that completed, we're going to make our way to Patrick. Once at Patrick, we'll go ahead and turn in those quests and pick up the quest Unknown Assailant. And for that, we are going to make our way back to Tirnaval. And once we make it back to Tirnaval, we're going to talk to the Droman, turn in that quest, and that will be that part complete. Alright, for Thread of Fate, we want to start here at the heart, and we're going to click on her and get the quest Silk Shortage, which will have us come up here. Okay, and once we make it up here, we're going to talk to her, and then pick up the quest Tough as Silk. We need to come over this way, and we can kill these things here. We can also destroy these cocoons, and basically we want to do that until we get this bar filled up. We also too want to come to this broken harp and pick up the quest The Shattered Harp, also helping to fill up the bar. We may find these caretakers trapped. We can release them. For the heart pieces, we want to kill these barb slingers and loot them. Alright, once you've completed those, there'll be two separate turn-ins. So for the first one, we want to go back to her, and we're going to turn that one in. Now for the second one, we have to make our way through here. We've got to run basically around across this bridge. So we'll go straight this way, run past all of this, and then we're going to hook her right up here, like so. Try to make our way past here. Guess I'll fight these and then continue. Alright, so we'll continue across this bridge here. Of course, that's going to aggro. Then we'll turn in the quest to him. Pick up the next two quests. Right, so the next thing we want to do is look for these silk striders here. And I think there's one over here. I'm gonna come up to them. And we need to play the harp, which isn't working there. So I have to do it through my inventory. And then they will create that for us. We're going to do that with 4 of them. Alright, after we get all 4 of those, we then need to make our way up here, where we're going to find this dude. And of course, we kill. Okay, after we kill him, we're going to run just back down here to this larva. Turn that in, and then we're going to pick up the quest to deliver it, in which case we need to go back down here. Once we've made it back down to the cave, we'll turn in these 2 quests right here, pick up this quest, and now we've got to bring Gertie Jr. to the heart of the forest. Once back to the heart of the forest, we're going to come over here and talk to her once more to turn in the quest, and that completes that section. Alright, next up we want to make our way to the Hibernal Hollow, to Guardian Molan. We're going to pick up the quest Blooming Villains, which is going to have us go down here. We've got to kill 15 ritualists. Alright, once you make it to the quest area, you're going to talk to Primrose. We're going to get 2 quests from him, which is Wake Up, Get Out There. And then also, it'll be a quest, will be Break It Down. So the first things we need to do are come down here and defeat 15 of these guys. And then you'll also see those fairies there. We need to click on them and release 8 of them. So we'll go ahead and go over here and do that. Like so. What I recommend doing is making your way over here to this, I guess, bridge or ramp. And we want to make our way up here to continue the quest. Once you make it to one of these, you want to click on it, double tap your jump button, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to look for these pods, and we're going to loot the item inside of them. You're going to need 5 of them, so go ahead and just do all of that as quickly as you can. Alright, and with that object you've looted, you can come to these altars, which are up around here, and you click on this to destroy the altars. We'll need to get 5 of those. Alright, once you've completed all of those, we'll turn in them, we'll turn in those quests to him, and then we need to make our way over to this circle to defeat Ingra Drift. Once we've made our way here to Ingra, there'll be a little bit of RP. Be clicking on these masks, basically trying to get as many off as we can until finally it lets us go. We're going to have to then defeat Primrose because he's been corrupted. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, after we defeat him, the quest will update. We need to make our way back to the Hibernal Hollow. I suggest getting the fairy dust and flying your way out for a moment. It'll then levitate you down, and then we'll run the rest of the way. Once we've made it back to Guardian Milan, we'll turn those in, and that gives us the Wicked Plan. Alright, so once you have all that complete, you'll then have the achievement Sojourner of Ardenweald. So congratulations. Hopefully this video has been helpful. If it has, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. As always, thanks for watching.